So my name is Dr. V. Anil Kumar, Assistant Professor of Zoology. So today I want to take the topic is Cyclostomata, which is in second semester. It is there in second semester. It is very important topic. The Cyclostomata. The these cyclostomatas are uh, some of them marine and some of them living in fresh water. So few of them may be parasites also or scavengers. So there are different types of animals are included in cyclostomata. So there are 45 species are included under cyclostomata. So the in this cyclostomata, the all animals which are jawless, without jaws. There is no jaws, and mouth is circular in shape, round in shape, and tongue is possess horny teeth. There are horny like teeth like structures are present on the tongue, and the body body is looking like a eel like but tail is compressed. So the skin is very smooth skin, and without scales, and as mucus glands are present in the skin. Mucus glands are present in that. So there is on the skin there is no scales. So that is the important characteristic feature of cyclostomata. Now the endoskeleton of cyclostomata, uh, the endoskeleton, it is made up of cartilaginous. So totally it is made up of cartilage, and in these animals the notochord is present throughout the life. Entire life notochord is present in these animals. So that is the important feature of cyclostomata. And the head and brain are poorly developed in these animals. Head and brain are poorly developed in these animals, and there are no paired fins. There is no paired fins in these animals, and in these animals also there is no air bladder. So without air bladder is absent. So that is the important feature. And in the respiratory system of cyclostomatas, in this 5 to 16 pairs of gills are present. 5 to 16 pairs of gills are present in these animals. The heart is also two chambered heart, two chambered heart, and sinus venosus is present in these animals, but there is no conus arteriosus. So that is the important thing. And RBC is circular, round shape, and irregular, and nucleated. The spleen is absent. The totally spleen is absent in these animals, and the cranial nerves are 8 to 10 pairs of cranial nerves in these animals, and also the ear consists of one or two semicircular ducts. So ear is contain one or two semicircular ducts, and single olfactory sac, that is also important feature. And also lateral line sense organs are also present in these animals. So lateral line sense organs, which are very important, these are also a type of sense organs. These are also present in these animals. And the kidneys are mesonephric kidneys. This is very important. mesonephric kidneys are present in these animals. And these are unisexual, and fertilization is external. uh, Gonad is single and without a gonaduct. So this is the important characteristic features of cyclostomata. Now in this cyclostomata there are two major important animals are included, which are pet, they are petromyzon and myxin. So these are the two important animals included under cyclostomata. Now we will see the differences between petromyzon and myxin. These are the characteristic features we will discuss one by one. So this is very very important. Here the petromyzon and myxin both are included under cyclostomata. So the petromyzon, it is living in marine water purely. It is living in marine water and also it is living in fresh water. But come to the mixin it is exclusively living in marine water. So that is the important thing. The petromyzon commonly called lampreys, but myxin it is commonly called hogfish. So that is the important. And the petromyzon, these are the both are parasitic and non-parasitic species are included in the under this, but myxin they are only parasitic. So here the petromyzon they can eat, they will sucks blood of the host fishes. That is the important feature of petromyzon. And myxin, these are myxin primarily these are scavengers, feeds mostly on dead fishes. So this is a important thing. And this petromyzon it is the marine form migrates to freshwater river during the breeding season. So that's why this migration is anadromous migration. So that is the important thing. And in the mixin, spawning on sea floor, in the sea on the sea floor, the spawning will be takes place. So petromyzon body is stout shape, but mixin body shape is feeble. The size is approximately may reach the petromyzon up to 1 meter, and the myxin under 1 meter. So that is the size. And in the petromyzon, the fins, two dorsal fins are present, but in the myxin, dorsal fin is only single. Maybe in some myxin, it is absent also. And petromyzon skin it is less slimy, and myxin skin is more slimy. By why? Because the due to the slimy, that's why it is also called slimy eel. So that is the important feature of the myxin. And paired eyes are in this petromyzon they are functional, and in the myxin the eyes are degenerate. So that is the important thing. And mouth in the petromyzon, it is ventral in position, it is located ventral side, purely circular shape mouth, and but in the mixin the mouth is located in the terminal end. So that is the difference between the mouth point of view. The buccal funnel, here in the petromyzon the buccal funnel is present, but in the mixin is it is absent. Now coming to the petromyzon, in the tongue, there are tongue is less developed with larger teeth are present, but in the mixing tongue is more developed with smaller teeth. So that is the important thing. Now coming to the salivary glands, they are present in the petromyzon, they are secrete anticoagulant, but salivary glands are absent in the mixing. So that is the important thing. Now the external gills point of view, in the petromyzon 7 pairs of gills are there. Now in the mixin only one pair of external gills. So that is the important thing. Now the cranial nerves, in the petromyzon, it is 10 pairs of cranial nerves, and in the mixin only 8 pairs. Now the brain point of view, in the petromyzon it is well developed brain, and in the mixin very poorly developed brain. And in the petromyzon all are unisexual, they are clearly sexual dimorphism is we can see in these animals, but in mixin they are hermaphrodites, so all are bisexual. So that is the difference between petromyzon and mixin. Now in the development point of view, in the petromyzon the development is indirect development. Why? Because in this Ammocetus larva is present. So that is the important of the petromyzon. The larva is very important, which is Ammocetus larva. But in the mixin, the development is direct. There is no larval stage in the life history. So these are the characteristic features of petromyzon and mixin. So, so this is about the important characteristic features of petromyzon and mixin, and these are the two uh, important animals which are included under cyclostomata. So, so this is a very important topic which is there in second semester, the cyclostomata. Write about characters of cyclostomata, and write differences between petromyzon and mixin. So that is the uh, question maybe expect we will. So thank you.